Bodybuilding HOWTO, the heavy backpack model. Let us begin by asking, based on your life experience, what do you think works better for building muscles on your legs? Working with an all too heavy backpack that will soon stop you from walking, or with a reasonably heavy one for 3 hours? Which of these would support long-term muscle building without hitting a plateau? The prolonged sustained exertion or the quick failure to get nowhere? It is not an easy question because the answer is obscured by some initial gains from the all too heavy failure. Your body wants to adapt, so as long as it gets a strong signal, and trying to carry something really heavy multiple times will indeed send a small signal. But here is the problem. It will always be the same signal because you're always failing all too quickly. You can't just get very far with a backpack that is crushing you to the ground. Yeah, the backpack is heavy, but the signal as a result is ridiculously small. It is hardly a call for adaptation, more like a temporary problem that can be solved by sitting down. Now, if you work your way up to carry a light backpack for an hour a day with an aim for a 3-hour daily excursion, your body will slowly adapt to have you walk all the way without much stopping or resting. The light backpack, which represents 3-pound dumbbells or so, will mark a very small on-ramp, a manageable challenge to your body, and will not interfere with your walk. The distance is what sends the clearest message to your body. That 1-hour workout with reasonable weights that will not stop you, that will not shut you down. And as soon as you are able to walk the full distance, you then increase your weight. Enough to pose a challenge to your body, but never so much that you will have to stop. You see what a terrible thing lifting too heavy is. It almost immediately drops you into a plateau and keeps you there. This is an attack on your precious motivation. Now look at the other end, where you are never quite stopped and nothing prevents you from finishing. You are choosing your weights in a way that actually helps you finish. Now, you must monitor your adaptation, testing weekly if you are able to carry more or work out for longer. You must always keep to the edge of what your body can do, but never cross it where it becomes impossible to finish your exercise. Moreover, there are 2 phases to your workout. First, you train to be able to work out for an hour, and then the real non-stop workouts begin. This is a way to amplify the signals that you are sending to your body, which then translates to challenging workouts for a relatively short period of your life, and then as you get the body that you want, you just exercise to keep your gains. I chose walking as an example of a simplified exercise because of how smooth and simple it is. The walking equivalent for a bodybuilder is twisting and turning, almost dancing, with dumbbells. Switching between various dumbbell exercises as your muscle groups get tired and need to recover. Here in the first phase, you can use an interval timer to eliminate all your rest periods without much distraction. Figure out how long you can lift 5-pound dumbbells for, and then how long you need to rest to do it again. And set up to 10 rounds on the interval timer, making sure to continue shortening your rest periods as you go on. Finally, committing multiple hours to your exercise is not boring when you synchronize your motion with the beats of songs. Then you enter a dance trance that makes multiple hours feel like minutes, similar to how you brainlessly drive home from work. You should work out daily until you have solid evidence that you need time off, such as overlapping injuries or overwhelming tiredness. Even though I use walking as an example, it is still the single most powerful way to begin your fitness journey. Long before you sign up for the gym, you should get to know your local parks and forests, and even aim to walk the Appalachian, Pacific Crest, and Continental Divide trails.